UX questions. Your user experience questions answered in 3 minutes or less.
Jeff from Florida asks, microinteractions. Are they good, bad, when to use them, and not? Will they age well? I love that question. Thanks for asking, Jeff. This is UX question number 61, and I'm Ben Judy. What are microinteractions? Well, these are component pieces of a user interface that provide feedback to the user. I'll give some properties, a few examples, and some thoughts on how to design with them. Here are 3 properties of microinteractions. 1, as I said, microinteractions provide feedback to users. They enhance the overall user experience by drawing your attention to some bit of information or a particular UI element. 2, microinteractions have a trigger. They do their thing either in response to something the user did, or they can be initiated by the system when certain conditions are met. 3, as the name implies, microinteractions are usually pretty small in size. They don't dominate the user interface, they enhance it. I'll give you a few common examples. Notifications, scroll bars, alarms, and swipe animations are all basic UI components or small patterns that include microinteractions. Think about when you favorite a post in a social media app on your phone. You tap the heart or thumbs up icon button. When that icon changes color or shape in response to your tap, that's a microinteraction. The change in its appearance draws your attention, confirming that the system noticed your input. Your tap was the trigger. Now, how do you make good, effective use of microinteractions in your designs? Here are a few tips. First, direct the user's attention. Don't use microinteractions randomly, just because you can. Identify moments in the user experience when the user should be made aware of a change in status, or there's new information that has been updated, or the system should provide knowledge that they ought to know contextually. Second, use microinteractions to help avoid user errors. A common problem is a well-designed input form with error notifications that appear when the user has entered invalid characters. Third, encourage engagement. When you click a button and it just slightly changes color or texture or border width, kind of makes you want to click more buttons, doesn't it? Because it does something that feels well designed in response. Fourth, be on brand. Use microinteractions to reinforce your brand identity with a consistently crafted look and feel, as well as sound or haptic feedback for that matter. Fifth, be subtle. As Dan Saffer said in his 2013 book, Microinteractions, it's the little things that turn a good digital product into a great one. Keep asking your questions about UX. Next time, I'll answer the question, how do I choose fonts for UI design? This episode of UX Questions is sponsored by UX Strat. UX Strat is the premier event where you can interact with the world's best in design strategy and innovation. I attended the first UX Strat USA conference in 2013, and I immediately knew I had found my tribe. The depth of the case studies presented and the transparency in this community of professionals drew me in, and I can't wait to go back every year. At UX Strat, you'll learn things about design strategy and innovation that you won't hear anywhere else. You'll connect with amazing peers in UX strategy and related disciplines, and you'll leave inspired. UX Strat USA takes place in beautiful Boulder, Colorado on September 11th through 13th, 2023 at the classic Boulder Theater. It's the perfect setting to learn new skills, get inspired by the best of the best, and meet your experienced peers in a beautiful location. UX Strat offers a no-risk policy that allows simple ticket transfers if plans change before the event. I'll see you there. Buy your tickets now at uxstrat.com. I couldn't be happier to have UX Strat as a sponsor of UX Questions. Many thanks to UX Strat for your support. By the way, if you'd like to promote your event, your brand, your product, or yourself to the UX Questions audience in a sponsorship spot, just like this one for UX Strat, go to uxquestions.com and click on Sponsor for details. Hey, it's Ben Judy. Thanks for listening to another episode of UX Questions. Do you want to promote your brand, your product, or yourself to the UX Questions audience? We offer sponsorships and personal message spots, and they're surprisingly affordable. Go to uxquestions.com and click on Sponsor for details. If you have a business or a brand, I can help promote your products or services to the UX Questions audience. As an individual, personal messages are a fantastic way to connect with this community. It's perfect for job seekers looking for a new gig as a UX designer or researcher. Do you want to give a shout out to a coworker or send congratulations to someone? Personal messages are perfect for that. Just go to uxquestions.com/sponsor, fill out a very simple form, and you can get your spot on an upcoming episode. We can also share your message on our social channels, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. UX Questions is a highly engaged and responsive community of user experience practitioners. Don't miss this opportunity to become a sponsor or share a personal message. Go to uxquestions.com/sponsor.